I actually made some notes this time, a running order for the video. Don't normally do that, but I did. So excuse me if I look down. Yes, I bought the 20mm lens for my Micro Four Thirds systems, and this is the Lumix 1.7 20mm fixed prime lens. In my last video, I went out with this 25mm and this 14mm, and I think the downside of taking two lenses out is that you will swap between them rather than compromise, you know, and move in or step back or whatever to get those different perspectives. And I definitely found there were times when I needed something towards 25 and sometimes I needed something towards 14, and I really did feel on that day that 20mm probably would have been absolutely perfect for me, and I think that's why I can never decide which of these two to put on. Is why this sweet spot kind of exists in this system, and also why I think it's absolutely going to work for me. If you do some searches on YouTube or the internet in general, you will find a lot of photographers for the Micro Four Thirds system will recommend this lens. These little pancake lenses are just absolutely ideal because despite what I've just said about taking two lenses out with me, they're so small it is easy to take multiple lenses. And to pack multiple lenses if you're going away for a trip or something, and they're just so small and light, and you know, you can put this in your pocket. You don't need a big fancy camera bag for it or anything. So yeah, really nice lenses to have, and this 20mm is one that a lot of people will recommend to buy for this Micro Four Thirds system. And 20mm in sort of real terms is 40mm, and a lot of photographers will actually sort of wax lyrical and say that 40mm is the ideal focal length. It's the one that you need, and a couple of photographers that I follow on YouTube in particular, this is their chosen focal length, and I think I can see why. Right, so those were just a bunch of photos that I've taken on a couple of little days out recently, and nothing fancy, no, you know, specific, you know, let's go out and take photos. But you know, I was popping to the shops to do something, so I take the camera with me and I just kind of snap a few things while I'm out doing some errands and running around. Just kind of, you know, walking and shooting, and you know, no sort of vlogging or nothing specific. And I just really like it. It is a really nice focal length, and I can see why a lot of street photographers really like this focal length. I know some people like to have the longer lens so they can get in closer, and maybe that's a topic for another video, I don't know, but I really like using this. And as you can see from the photos, the shallow depth of field really gives you a really nice sort of like focal point within a shot if you need to. And it's just really versatile at taking sort of like, you know, close-up photos, and also some slightly sort of like wider ones. It really does sort of hit that sweet spot between them. I really like taking the photos. And perhaps a topic for another video, none of these images are particularly special, I don't think, you know, and I think we should take the pressure off ourselves as hobbyists that you know, don't feel that you have to go out and take absolute banger photos. I think there's some quite interesting ones in the selection I've just shown you, but they're nothing special. But you know what, I enjoyed taking them, and you know, I enjoyed having a little edit of them afterwards. And by the way, all of those are none of those images have been cropped or straightened or anything like that. They're all straight out of the camera, but just run through a little Lightroom filter just to give them a little bit of color, and not a little bit of color, you know what I mean, a little bit of character, extra character. Right. In an upcoming video, I don't know whether it'll be the next one or not, I'm gonna do a comparison between the focal lengths, just so that you've got an idea of what they do for you. You know, I don't think I've seen any direct comparisons on YouTube. I'm sure that there are, but I haven't stumbled across any as yet. So I've taken a couple of photos with the different focal lengths, and I'm going to try and show you just what the differences are, what the images look like, and perhaps where you need to stand in order to get different photos. I've taken those shots, I just haven't made the video yet. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. Let me know below if that's something that you're interested in. And yeah, that's an upcoming video. And I've got a few other ideas as well that I need to do, and I'll probably write scripts like this for those as well. So yes, I hope you like my photos. If you've got this lens, let me know below and let me know what you think of it. And I'll see you in another video real soon.